They're doing it, y'all. They're actually doing it. The new 4.8 developer discussion just dropped, and I am very happy with the changes coming to Genshin Impact. Let's just get right into it. So first off, we're actually getting optimization changes to the new Imaginarium theater. This is kind of crazy since the game mode just dropped this week, yet they're letting us know that they've heard our criticisms and our feedback and are actively making changes to the game mode in the upcoming patches. Wow, they're acting very fast on this. Either there's a lot of pushback about this game mode, or they're just really trying to, start listening to the community. Personally, I like the game mode as it is. I like the randomness of the characters and, having to cook up different cracked teams for whatever domain that I'm about to fight. But hey, all the more power to them. If people aren't happy with it, then I'm glad that they're addressing the changes, and I'm very excited to see where they take it. Now for a big one. To help travelers take even more control of their game time, from version 4.8 and onwards, any excessive encounter points you gain will be accumulated and converted to long-term encounter points. Expend original resin through any means and you'll be able to convert long-term encounter points back into daily encounter points to obtain rewards. Wow. Essentially what this means is, when you have like the really big events, or just even the smaller events that give us all of those encounter points, and that we usually just claim, throughout the week just to finish our dailies, we can actually store them up, and then when we spend our resin, we can convert them into the daily points so that our dailies are just done for the day. That is really nice. Now, I do want to see this in action because they don't actually show it off. They just kind of show, long-term encounter points, 11.5, and this will only reset at the beginning of each version 0.0. I really want to see this in action. I really do. This is basically just a storage for our encounter points, and this is really nice. It's not exactly like spinning resin will give you encounter points. It's more just like it will convert it so that it's kind of two birds with one stone. Honestly, the more I think about this and just how I kind of play Genshin Impact, when I also do story quests, when we get a new Archon quest, even the smaller like hangouts, those also give encounter points too. So right now, if we did them, and if we already had our dailies done, those encounter points would just go bye-bye. But with this, they're actually usable. I really want to know if there's going to be a cap to how many we can store. But if there isn't, this is going to be very nice, including exploration too, because exploration gives you encounter points. So yeah, once we see it in action, I think this is going to be a really nice change. Bosses will respawn faster. The respawn for bosses will be shortened to 10 seconds, with the exception of the wolf boss, because that man's animation is like 15 seconds already, so that just doesn't make any sense. Thank you. I am so tired of having to wait those freaking 2 minutes. Yes, it allows me to go do something else, but 10 seconds? Bro, I'm about to start milking these bosses like it's nothing. I will say though, that if you're in co-op, because they have this in Wuthering Waves, like after you collect and you're just looking to see what you got, that boss is gonna respawn and he's just gonna start eating your ass. So just make sure that if you're in co-op, that y'all kind of leave the area unless y'all, are prepared to fight it and not just in your inventory. We also have the Spiral Abyss Party setup screen has been optimized. I like this change. It's nice. It's not the biggest thing in the world, but it is very annoying when I have to when I'm deciding who to put on team 1, team 2, and I'm like, nah, you just whip them and I have to click through all of them and just change it. So just being able to do this, very nice. And we can also favorite our units. So for those who have Nouvelette, C0 through C6, he's just gonna go on his own freaking team and always stay favorited. New review and high dialogue features. Come here. I wish I could go back in time and wipe my memory of Fontaine so that I can experience it without the fucking dialogue on my screen. I'm not the biggest fan of subtitles. So just having this, nothing on my screen besides the story is such a blessing. I'm really happy that they're finally letting us hide the UI as well. Look at how good it looks. It looks so freaking good without the UI, and the immersion is about to go crazy, y'all. I am so happy for this. This is both in combat and out of combat. It's gonna be so nice. We're also getting some difficulty adjustments for specific, like the mini games, the anti-raiding Shogun training. I don't remember doing this. I think it's the one where you have to shoot her with the bow, the license to glide, and Amber story quest. I don't think I've ever done that. Change to when world level adjustment feature becomes available. This basically means that starting at world level 3, you can now lower the difficulty of your world, which can be very nice for new players because early on, when you don't have artifacts, you don't really have your talents up, you don't really have weapons, it's gonna be a difficult time. So I'm glad that they at least give you the option earlier to lower your world. Difficulty of certain domains in Mondstadt and Liyue has been adjusted. After long-term observation, the dev team has discovered that new travelers have been finding the unique mechanisms and types of enemies in some domains in Mondstadt and Liyue quite challenging. I don't even need to see the name of this domain. I don't even need to see the enemies in this domain to know what this domain is. This is possibly one of the worst domains in Genshin Impact, and I am so happy that they have fixed it towards we can actually use our skills and abilities rather than just auto attacking. I'm pretty sure it is the one with the 8 Hydro Slimes and then the 2 Hydro Abyss Mages. Oh my god. In addition, we have also made adjustments to the enemy types in certain domains. Yes, 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 yes. Freaking annoying. Those Hydro Bubbles were so irritating. Thank you. To save storage space on the device, travelers playing on mobile devices can use the Pass Queue Resource Management. Okay, that's very nice for mobile players. Hopefully we get that for PC too. While yes, we typically do have more storage, it is still nice to get rid of, those excess gigabytes that we're not using. I think that is it. After the version 4.8 update, we will provide a one-time rent prompt for travelers who have resources that can be cleared out but have never used this feature before. Very nice. Overall, very, very good update for 4.8. Is it the most craziest? No. Is it very nice and a step in the right direction? Absolutely. And I'm very, very excited for 5.0 to just see where this all goes. I hope you all win your 50/50s and have a good one.